Hi friends, this is Courtney with Nurse Court Budgets. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesday. So you guys, I forgot to do my Happy Mail yesterday. I told you I was going to do it at the end of the video and I totally forgot. So we're going to do it at the beginning of this video because I don't want to forget. So let me just try to scoot this out of the way here. Okay. And I'm going to show you some Happy Mail. So I made an Etsy purchase. I know. So June has not been the best no spend month for me. I don't even want to just show you and give you a little cheat sheet yet. But June hasn't been the best, but we'll go through it at the end of the month when I do my budget closeout. We'll go through my no spend for June. But I did make an Etsy purchase, and I purchased from Charma Budgets, and I purchased this actually I think in May. So technically this fell back in my May. But anyway, I made some purchases, and so a purchase from one creator. So I was on Etsy looking around, and then I saw some super cute stuff. And so I decided that I would make a purchase. So I ordered from Charma Budgets. So I ordered this Operation game, and I just thought she laminated it and sent it, and it has these little cards. So basically, like how you play is you draw a card from the deck, which is here, and then it has an amount on the card. I haven't even opened these to take a peek at them yet. But you open up, I guess we can look at the cards here. She has them all neatly stored in here. And maybe they're all it's folded over. So let's see if I can. I'm not sure if I need to open it from the back or the front. Well, I may just have to cut into it. Okay. I'm just gonna have to break into it, cut into it, and then get into these cards. So, okay. So we can take a peek at these cards because I thought this was so cute. But I think what I'll do is just pull out one so you can see. So you draw a card, and then you save the amount on the card, and then you roll a d6 die. And if you get a 1 or a 6, then you've touched the sides, like Operation Bzz, and you have to pay an extra $3. So then and that's if you roll a 1 and a 6. And it says if you roll a 1 or a 6, you still have to save the amount on the card, and you must put the card back into the deck and play it again. So if you roll a 1 or 6, you've got to put this back in because you didn't actually complete the operation. But if you didn't roll a 1 or a 6, then you've successfully completed the operation, and you save the amount on the card, and then you don't have to put it back into the deck. So anyway, I thought this was super cute, and you just continue to draw a card and save the amount, and basically till all the cards are done, and you have completely operated on all the little, the parts. So we got the Adam's apple. I remember playing this game as a kid, but I just thought it was really cute, and so I decided to go ahead, and since I was making a purchase from the store, and she was sending me something, I had to keep looking around, and I am a sucker for a good box challenge, which I do on Wednesdays. So this is appropriate, actually, for me to open my Happy Mail today, because I saw this really cute Christmas box challenge that I'm going to have to do. I was watching everyone play Grinchmas last year, and I loved it, and I thought about getting that, and then I just happened to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and then this just totally got me because I used to love watching like these cartoons back in the day. Like I remember Rudolph, Frosty, I used to watch them all and I loved them. So it was like a throwback. It was very nostalgic for me, and so I had to get it. But it comes with, these are like the main cards, and then there are 6 sections. Then there's the Misfit Island and Bumble's Teeth, and then Reindeer Games. So there's some little extra cards. So I'll have to learn all about that. But then it comes with all these little cards here, which are all the different cards that you would draw. Plus it has IOUs and stuff like that. So then here are all, and I'll have to stick them in a little thing. But anyway, these are all the cards. So if you get Bumble's teeth, then you have to probably save an extra amount. I'll have to read on that. There's some IOUs in there, looks like. Save $2 on the next card. Some of them have got some bonuses. So anyway, I just thought this was super cute. So this will be playing around Christmas time. But, and then these are like the bonus games here. So anyway, I just thought it was super cute, and I had to get it. So anyway, I'll go ahead and put those little cards in there for now to keep this all together, and I will slide these back in there. But anyway, I just thought this was so cute. And I think she had these things as a digital download and then also as a physical, and so I went ahead and ordered them. And just so you know, if you do order, I didn't realize, but she does ship these from Canada. So if you order them by shipping, it may take just a little bit longer, and that would be wise because it was coming from Canada. But it's very, very cute stuff. Love it so much. So thank you for sending. And then she sent these here as little freebies. So let's take a peek at them. And we got these cute little stickers. So we got record player and a little monkey. And then it looks like we have one of those little save a little more challenges. And then we got a couple little minis. Oh, these will be great. A little kitty cat at the beach. That'll be great for my I love it. The little swimsuit. And then strawberries. These will be great for like summery challenges. So I will be adding these into my challenges for summer. So, all right. And my minis, maybe I'll throw them in for August, because July I'm mostly doing my Christmas and July themed stuff. So, but anyway, thank you so much. Love it. And then I'm going to add this in because I've been, as you know, let me grab it out here. So I've been saving all these little extra scratch and saves, save a little more. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I keep throwing them in here. So I'm getting a little bit of a collection. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't know when I get them. I don't know what I'll do with them. But anyway, I have getting a little collection of them, and so they're in here. So eventually I will be using those little, at some point I will figure them out and we will save a little more with people. So all right, guys, so that's my Happy Mail purchase from Etsy, and I gotta set it out of the way. Okay, and now let's get this stuff pulled up. So my change, I am not having much change right now because I honestly haven't been doing a lot of cash spending. I need to, when I get paid this time again, I need to actually pull out my grocery spending money. This last time I didn't do it, and so I was just using my debit card. I still kept it within budget, but because of that, I didn't have much change because I wasn't using much cash. So change has really dwindled. But anyway, I've got 25, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3. So 53 cents. So we will add this up real quick. So $29.81 plus 53 should be $30.34. So we will see if we've got $30.34 when I feed Mr. Piggy here. $30.34. Perfect. Okay. So Mr. Piggy is fed and we have him caught up. Okay. So now we got our change taken care of. And now we're ready to jump into our Monster Town box challenge. So let me get my cards. And I might need to grab the money. That might be an important thing. So we always play with $25. And these are our completed cards. So we'll set those aside. And these are the ones that we still need to finish. Okay, and so last month, so I will probably either on the first or second week of July, depending on if I get everything counted out and allocated in time, I'm going to use my money that I have for my no spend, and I'm going to use it again in the box challenge Wednesday to help fund it, just to give it a little extra boost to hopefully help maybe complete another challenge or two in here. So we'll have a little bit of extra money to play with hopefully here in the next couple weeks. If not next week, maybe the next. So, okay, well, let's jump in. So we got the Mayor of Monster Town. So we saved this card for one Skip the Savings this round of play only. So we're going to put the Mayor up there in case I need to use him instead of an IOU. Then we have this little gal. I guess it's a gal. It's a guy or a gal. Monster. And I'm trying to figure out where this little monster might be, because I am not sure. It looks like he's carrying a present. Oh, right here. So he is at the post office. And he is $5. So we are going to mark off $5 and put that one there. Okay. Then we have our July guy. And he is not back that far. Here he is. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is put in the $4. I've just been kind of going from highest to lowest on him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, maybe I'll do $5. You know what? I'm just going to do $5. And then I'm going to do the 4 and the 1. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to save $5, and then that'll just give us $5 left so we can hopefully finish this one in one more time. Okay. And then search and save. I think that's the florist, which I think this is up front. Yes, this one is $3. So 1, 2, 3. Then that one I believe is at the pet shop. Oh, and this one is done, so let me set it out of the way. I believe that guy is at the pet shop. So, yep. Oh, he's a big number. He's $7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So let's mark him off. And then we have, oh, the monster movies. So let's go to the movies. And here they are. Okay. So this one here, I need my D3 die. And we got a 2. So we'll save $2. 1, 2. And then we're going to mark off a 2. So we're not sure. And then that one can be shuffled back in. I'm not sure if this little guy's going to win. He might be. Let's see. I think this might be the bar. It's either the bar or the cruise ship. So let's see. Not the cruise ship. Monster bar. Oh, this one is $7. And we've got 1, 2, 3. Well, so should we... Let's do it. So I'm going to shuffle that one back in, and let's play our mayor of Monster Town. And we're going to see what is the next one. Uh-oh. I'm laughing because choose 2 items off the Monster Restaurant menu. The Monster Restaurant menu is expensive. So, yeah. And we had to choose 2 items. And we got $3. So we are going to be having to pull out of our shoe IOU fund. Okay. So let's see. We can either do the 2 6s for 12, and then I would have $9. Let's just do that and just get the big ones done. Let's just do it. And I'm going to have to pull $9 for my shoe IOU. I am going to just run right out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am going to run right out of money out of my shoe IOU fund when I had to take $9. Ugh, that hurt. That hurt. So this should be $12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is going into the restaurant menu. So we're just going to go ahead and put that puppy right on up. That hurt. So we've only got 2 left on our Monster Town restaurant menu. And then we're going to shuffle these cards back in, friends. So let's do it. Okay. We got our cards shuffled back up. And then these are our completed cards. And then I still got to go put all the money up from all the cards. Okay. So let's go back to the beginning. So we put some in the florist today. So we've got 3 left there. We still have 1 left for the grocery store. We added some in for the pet shop. So we have got 2 left, or just 1 left there, actually, $2. Got 1 left at the hospital, 1 left at the restaurant, 2 on the menu. Post office has got 1 left. We didn't do any in the daycare, but we still have 1 left. The Monster Bar, we skipped her. We should have done her because we only added in $4, and we've only taken 4 out of our shoe IOU instead of 9. Lesson learned. So we still have 3 at the bar. And then I'm hoping next time when I get it that we'll just go ahead and finish off the 4th of July one and get that one done because we just have $5 left, or 2 circles. And then the Monster Cruise Ship has got 1 left. So a lot of these have just got 1 left. And then the movies, it just kind of depends. I kind of have used this as a catch-all sometimes if I just have $1 or 2. And then sometimes I roll if I actually pull the card out. And then Easter has just got 1 left. And that's it. And then we only have 3 unplayed cards. So I feel like we're gonna get really close. Like, I know like some of these have got a few, but a lot of them just have like 1 left, and we're gonna finish them. So we could really cheat. So that's 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 19, 29, 35, 39, 46, 49, 53, 58, 62. And then I don't know about that one. 66. So $66 of what's left in here, plus that. So I'm just trying to, like, in my head, did I just bump you guys? I think I bumped you guys. You know what that means? We have to add $1 to our bump the camera challenge. Bump, bump, fist bump. Okay, so if you guys are new to seeing this, I started it this week, yesterday, my $2 Tuesday. So I created this little, for fun, this little challenge up in Ko-fi, and then I just printed it off, laminated it, and I am calling it Bump the Camera Challenge. So every time I bump the camera and you guys wiggle, then I've got to add $1 to this here. And so we are saving extra money. And I don't know what we'll see how much I save in here, but basically I'm using my dollars between here and my ding ding. So I've decided to keep my little dollar envelope out, and then we may be using it for the ding ding, or we may be using it for the bump the camera challenge. So I've just got to keep my $1 challenge envelope full at all times, because I never know. Anyway, so that I was trying to think. So that was like, what, about $66 plus however this might be. And then I don't know how many is left, but I'm thinking maybe I might finish. Well, I was trying to, like, get an idea. I might finish this in the month of July, because if it would equal about $100, then I'm playing about $25 a week. So it's potential that I might actually finish Monster Town in July. Wow. I mean, I was just, like, the end of July, of course. We will see what happens, but I'm thinking that might be a very strong possibility that we might finish this. And so when that happens, so I've been keeping the money back here. I have condensed it a little bit, and then I'm writing the trackers down. There was 3 of them: the beauty salon, the gym, and the tennis match, that I already actually stuffed that into my sinking funds. So that amount of money won't be in this amount here. But anyway, I'm going to take the total amount of money, and then I'm going to stuff it into my sinking funds. And what I'm going to do at that point, when that all happens, I'm going to basically switch it out for prop money, because I don't want to. Decided that all this money in my sinking funds, rather than it just sitting in my safe here at my house, I might as well put it in the bank where it can earn some interest. So I'm going to put it into my money market, which is kind of like my high yield savings. It's very similar. It's slightly different, but it's very similar. The money market account, I actually can write checks from it, and so it's not truly just a savings account. It's you can actually write a check, but I use it as a savings account. And the interest does fluctuate on it from month to month. But anyway, all that to say is I'm going to take the money out of there, and then for my sinking funds, and then I'm going to be stuffing that with prop money instead. So anyway, that will be coming in the next, couple months, whenever I start completing this. And then the flower garden collab is the 2 pieces of money that I am using to help fund my sinking funds. So I was kind of with this Monster Town, since I was so close, I wanted to go ahead and I think what I will do is I will pull out prop money for this amount, and then kind of set that aside, and then we'll count out and see exactly how much it saved completely, the total amount. So I thought that would be kind of fun. So I wanted to do that instead of just keep pulling it, because we'll be saving it. We'll be completing it soon, within the next month or so. I feel like I'm really feeling like it will be in the next month. So anyway, guys, that is it for Wealthy Wednesday and our Monster Town Box Challenge. And I forgot to tell you, but the Monster Town Box Challenge is from Allie Bear Budgets and April's Fresh Start. So if you are interested in getting the Monster Town Box Challenge and playing it yourself, it is up on Etsy shops. The main challenge is up over at Alley Bear Budgets, and then there's also an expansion pack there, and then April's Fresh Start has an expansion pack too. So anyway, go check them out if you are interested, and stick around for tomorrow because it is Thrifty Thursday, and it's going to be our long-term savings tomorrow, and we're going to be playing with our 2025 binder and seeing how much more we're going to save for 2025. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.